Hello guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. So let's get right into it. I'm using the 23 count palette by Nika K. I'm just taking that like brownish tan kind of color and putting it right there in my crease area. Now this brush that I'm using is a brush that I got with my Urban Decay electric palette. So it's really not a name for it. So I'm just going to sweep that back and forth inside my crease. I usually do my brows off camera so that it won't take up a lot of time when I'm recording. So I'll do another video in the future on my eyebrows. Now I usually don't do my voiceovers because I don't be talking, you know what I mean? But I'm going to do it today. So I'm just going to go ahead and just sweep that back and forth inside my crease area, underneath my brow bone. I don't know why my video is skipping and slowing down like that, but we're going to keep it pushing. So I'm just putting it right underneath my brow bone, just kind of set the concealer that I put underneath there when I had fixed my eyebrows or whatever like that. Alright, so next I'm just showing you that I've already done one eye. Now I'm going to show you how I did that eye. So I'm just cutting my crease with the LA Pro concealer with the in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm just putting it on like, half of my lid, something like a, half crease type situation. And that's on the left side of the video. On the right side of the video, I'm just showing that I'm putting the white base by NYX just in my tear duct so I can get that pink vibrant color. What you see on the other eye, I'm just patting that in. So now to the next one. So the color that I'm using is this really nice neon pink by Mayo Makeup Cosmetics. I'm using a primer to mix with the pink because it helps it kind of like stick. It won't have like that little blotchy look that sometimes, or that streaky look, not blotchy, but that really streaky look that sometimes you get when you using like neon colors. So I'm putting that down first with like this brush that I found at the dollar store by Elf. I'm just putting that down on top of that white so that when I lay my color down, I could go ahead and just, lay it down without having any issues with the streakiness or, the blotchiness that sometimes you get. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there and I'm going to press it in there just so it give me that nice flawless look that I'm looking for. Okay, so now I'm gonna see how pretty that looks. So now I'm gonna try to do the wing liner. Now I'm really not really good with the wing liners or whatever like that. I ain't even gonna lie. Each time I do it is different. So I'm just using the LA Colors wing liner that I got from the dollar store. You can use any kind of, liquid liner you want to use. It's totally your choice. You know what I mean? I'm not here to try to sell no product or nothing like that. So you can use whatever it is that you want to use. And this is in the color black. And it's inexpensive. So if I'm going to mess something up, you know what I mean? I'd rather mess up the inexpensive than the expensive stuff. So it was only $1. So what more do you want when you're working with $1? You know what I mean? You got to keep on doing it till you get it right. So I'm just still applying it on there until I got it right. And this mascara right here is the Spider Effect mascara from Maybelline. It's in the yellow and black tube. I really like this mascara. I use it a lot. Now the lashes that I applied was the 3D lashes that I had purchased from AliExpress. I think they was like $2 or $3. I'm not for sure. So now I'm going to use this gleam on the left side of my screen, which is like an illuminator that you could put underneath your foundation. The foundation that I'm applying in that first screen is Deep Rich by NYX. Okay. Now on my second screen, I'm just going ahead and put in, I'm using the Warm Honey again to do my conceal underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and on my chin. And the brushes I use are very inexpensive. You don't have to go out there and buy a whole bunch of brushes. If you know what you're doing with, your makeup or whatever, brush names does not matter. You just gotta put it on, you know what I mean? So it's however you want to do it. You know what I mean? As long as you blend it in, especially for my dark skin girls. So you want to make sure you blending that in, blending, because it's very important. Because people will look at you like you crazy. Okay. So I'm just blending it in until I get it to my liking. You blend it into your liking, and boom. All right. So now I'm gonna be doing my contour. Now I found this little stick at my local beauty supply store. It's by Ruby Kisses, and it's the dark. It's dark. Okay, so on one end it has like concealer, which is perfect, and the other end it has like the little contour stick. So I do my forehead, um, my cheek area, my contour area, underneath my neck, because I'm a big girl, so I'm trying to chisel that a little bit. I do underneath my lip. I saw this one girl do it underneath her lip, and I was like, okay, it makes your lip look bigger. I want to do that. So I just tried it. You know what I mean? I don't do it all the time, but I just tried it this time. So I'm just using this old regular brush. I think I got it from either eBay or yeah, I think I got it from eBay. So I'm just go ahead and blending out my little contour areas. You want to get that flawless and seamless. The whole thing about the blending is you want to make sure that it's melting into your foundation and everything is like, going together like a marriage, like a couple or whatever. So you want to make sure all of that is blended in. I'm just reaching for my other brush to do my nose because the other one was too big for me to really do my nose and it would look real sloppy. So with just this right here brush that I'm using, I can't even talk. The brush that I'm using, just a regular brush. I think it's actually a shadow brush I'm using to go ahead and blend out the contour on my nose. And you want to make sure you have that nice slim trimmy nose. You know what I mean? So just trying to slim trim that joint up a little bit. Okay. So now I'm just going ahead setting my contour with my black radiance. I believe that's the one I'm using, my black radiance, and that's the medium to dark one. So I'm just setting my contour, and my contour areas where I lay down all that cream. Anything that you put cream on your face, you always want to set it with like a pressed powder or some type of press, substance that matches whatever you lay down, so that it could look nice and flawless. You don't want it to be creamy and you be looking like you sweating and everything like that. So that's very, very important that you go ahead and set everything. So I'm just getting this little angle brush and I'm just going down the sides of my nose. So boom, hey, break section. Now where's my 2DS though? Well, all the time. Jay, where's my 2DS? You better get my 2DS before I beat you up. That was almost 200. Okay, so now we back to go ahead wiping that powder off. The powder that I'm using is the Topaz and the Ben 9 mixed with Black Opal's 03 medium, and I love those two together, especially on the dark skin sisters. They actually blend very well into our skin. It melts very well into the skin, so I actually really, really love it. Okay, so I'm just using this brush. I bought this brush again off of eBay, and it's perfect. I love this brush. This brush is all nice and fluffy and everything like that, and it's soft on my skin, so I love it. So now we're gonna go into my e.l.f. and this color is called Dark. It's one of their pressed powders, and I'm gonna use this for all over powder to set everything. So now I'm just setting everything with this powder. My highlighted areas, I'm using it, over my contour. My son is always asking me a question when I'm on live, so excuse me, I keep on looking at them and talking to them or whatever. But I'm putting it on my forehead, underneath my neck, my jawline. And I'm just blending it in with just a regular brush. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show off right now. Don't mind me. I think I'm cute. So now this is a little blush palette that I bought from Five and Below. It was like $3, I think it was, and it's by Clean Color Cosmetics. It's very inexpensive. You don't need, to spend a lot of money on a lot of products if you know how to apply it. If you know how to apply it, you should have no problem. I mean, just go ahead. You can find the cheapest brush, the cheapest makeup. If you know how to apply it, go for it, sis. So now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of highlight on that cheek area. The highlight that I'm using is Precious Petals. And it's by Wet n Wild. Yep, Wet n Wild. It's Precious Petals. Spinning on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin. I don't want to walk around looking like Tin Man, so I don't want to put too much. It depends on, what the eyes is doing. That complements, what I'm gonna put on, how I'm gonna, really dress my face up. So if the eyes is doing a lot, you could, go ahead and dull everything out, so it won't be too shiny. At least for me, that's how it works for me. So I'm just go ahead and just apply that on, and boom, there go the pictures right there. She ready. Thank you for coming to my page. Please subscribe, comment, and let me know, and like and everything. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.